I sat by your dad at the Dodger series at the beginning of the year, and he hates the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Do you hate the Dodgers also?
Yeah. I mean, he's been a Giants fan for a long time. So
Yeah.
that rivalry's gone on as long as he's been around. So
Yeah.
And longer even in New York. So I mean, it's been a long time that he's hated the Dodgers. So,
Yeah.
even me now, like being on the Cardinals this year, it's still
It'll never go away.
It's still there.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you feel, Lance, but I feel like once you start playing, like the rivalry's more for the fans than it is for the players. Like obviously yeah, being on the Giants, you want to beat the Dodgers because they're in your division and they're a good team year in and year out. So of course you want to beat them in their big games, but I don't know. There are a lot of guys I like on the Dodgers.
They have friends on every team, so it's like
friends on the Dodgers. So it's like I don't root for the team to win necessarily because it's like being on the Giants for so long, and being a Giants fan, you're supposed to hate them, but there are also guys that you root for. So I don't know, not as big of a rivalry once you start playing, I feel like.
No, I definitely understand that. I think over the course of the years, you have your fans that you were as a kid. Even like other sports now, I've noticed like starting meeting football players or basketball players, you're like, oh, I'm not so much a fan of teams anymore. Like
Yeah.
that player or this one. You still have like for me, I still root for the Colts because that was the team growing up. But then you start, meeting guys and you're like, okay, I want them to have a good game, but
Yeah.
kind of go
all
from
your
there.
favorite Colts are like on other teams now. So
Yeah.
like you
Very much
still
so.
root for those players and things. So that's kind of how it is for us too.
Well, I would say one thing real quick. I'm going to say you're probably rooting against the Dodgers in the World Series.
Yeah.
Just
You
kidding.
have to, right?
Rooting for Garrett.
Considering we have family on the Yankees, yes.
Are you going to go to any games? Do you have that planned?
We
Yeah, we actually are. I mean, started planning it yesterday, when it looked like it was going to be in LA. So we're planning on seeing Garrett pitch. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we figured you guys had a stake in the Yankees winning it. Which I picked the Yankees in 6, so I don't know how
Do
you
you have
feel
any
on that.
predictions?
That sounds about right. I think it'll be a good series either way because of, I mean, how good both teams are.
Have
I
you
think
had a lot
all
of
baseball-
World Series orders?
yeah,
Cranking them out
Yeah.
real quick.
we're working on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually get to say World Series for the first time. So that's like a really fun thing for me
Yeah.
because I've been working for this for 3 years and all the battles you go through and it's tough.
You've expanded tremendously over the last few years.
Mhm.
You're like into other
Yeah,
sports.
different leagues and sports.
Yeah.
it's fun.
NFL, golf, Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
What else is there? What other sports?
So golf, we have like both leagues, which is cool.
Mhm.
I think I'm excited. We'll be at Waste Management, I think, this year.
I
So
love
that's
waste
really cool
management.
because it's local to Arizona and
Yeah.
3 million people go through,
Yeah.
and it's right around the Super Bowl. We're dipping into the women's soccer league,
Oh,
which is
excellent.
also like new. So that's cool.
You should get into women's rugby.
Rugby would be awesome, right?
Yeah. Have you seen the Alona
Our
Mayer?
niece just started playing. She's crushing it.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, she's playing lacrosse.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Rugby, shoot.
She's
Oh,
playing lacrosse.
Rugby, lacrosse.
I mean,
they both have a
same,
stick and
same.
a ball, right?
yeah.
Rugby does not have a stick.
Yeah,
Oh my
a little
gosh.
It's
different.
like a little thing.
She'll learn the sports before she gets into
Yeah.
them, I think.
You're going to cover all of them. It's no big deal. How did
I'll
you,
just cover them all.
yeah. How did you become a co-owner of Tiny Turnip?
I was gifted in 2012 from
Wow.
Nicole Vogelsong when I was pregnant with our first. And she gifted me some items from the company and I fell in love with it. And over the course, I loved the aspect of designing and getting to be part of the creative. And my sister and I always had a passion for designing and I like coordinating outfits as many people can see.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of fun for me. And I was asked for a couple years and like MLB asked, would you ever like have a line? And I didn't really want to start from the ground up or do all like the behind the scenes stuff. So I'm doing a lot more of that than I had planned, but I'm enjoying it. And so in 2020, we thought we were done having kids, and I was like, I can finally follow this passion. And Rachel, the other owner, had always asked, would you be a partner? And so I'm like, I finally felt like I could follow that passion, and then COVID hit. So it was an interesting start, but we decided to focus on like the charity aspect of it during that time and giving back. And it was a really cool thing. And we continue that tradition. And that's my favorite part about the company is we believe in like not only having people happy wearing our stuff, but like giving back any chance we can, or raising awareness on different situations going around the world or what people deal with everyday life. So
yes, you have a good collab with infertility and suicide prevention. Those are all amazing causes.
Pediatric cancer. We've done a lot throughout the years, and it's one of my favorite parts. So I'm sure we're going to continue it.
Well, that's really awesome. Yeah, we love wearing your clothes. I've been buying from you for years and didn't even know. I came up to you and I was like, oh my God, I had no idea that you even were a part of Tiny Turnip. And you were like, yeah, girl, sorry.